Hey guys, welcome back to Explore. Today we'll talk about methods of counteracting stress. Let's head into it. Number 1, call a friend. Have you ever wondered why things always seem to be better after a good conversation with a good friend? Friendship, it turns out, is beneficial to both your physical and mental health. Researchers have discovered that getting good friends will help you live better by lowering blood pressure, reducing anxiety, and even helping you live longer. Jane Lesserman, PhD, of the University of North Carolina, discovered in a recent study of AIDS patients that men who were helped by good friends were better able to combat the disease's progression. While Lesserman isn't sure how the patient's immune systems were protected by a support network, she believes that friendship helped them cope with the stress of their illness. Many experts list friendship as the key factor in getting through stressful times. If you can learn to control the stress and speak to others about it, you become able to deal with a lot more, says Dr. Edward Callahan, a psychologist at the University of California at Davis. One venting session with a good friend might be all that's needed to make you feel better. But if you're going through an especially rough time, a good friend will also be there for continual reassurance. Keep things simple when reaching out to a silent, stressed out friend. Show your support with a smile, a hug, or a note that expresses your concern. You don't have to press them for a lengthy conversation if that isn't what they require at this time. Number 2, divide household chores. Some strategies can help you because you may not always get that much needed pat on the back. Divvying up the chores is one way to get more help. According to Kraft Rosenberg, dividing chores allows the entire family to participate in household management. The resilience of a family is related to how well they can work together, she says. Even small children benefit because they feel needed when they contribute. There's also less pressure to complete everything at once when others share the workload. Marty Rickle, a clinical instructor at the University of Arkansas College of Nursing and mother of a 3-year-old son, says, "It helps me remember that I don't have to be the supermom I fantasize about. I can be a good mother, a good nurse, and a good wife on some days, but I can't be all those things at the same time." 3. Reduce caffeine intake. Drinking 4 or 5 cups of coffee every morning does more than open your eyes. The caffeine raises your blood pressure and increases the secretion of adrenaline, a stress hormone. In fact, the caffeine in your coffee cup imitates and even exaggerates the body's response to stress. According to James D. Lane, PhD, a professor of psychiatry and behavioral science at Duke University of Durham, North Carolina, according to Lane, as your brain pumps out more adrenaline, your heart works harder, resulting in a 3-point increase in blood pressure. A 5-point raise in blood pressure is linked to a 21% increase in the risk of heart disease and a 34% increase in the risk of stroke. Lane is hesitant to link caffeine consumption to disease, but he believes the mechanisms exist. Our nervous systems have mechanisms that prevent us from overreacting to stress when everything is working properly. However, caffeine, when Lane calls the world's most widely used drug, appears to inhibit that natural function, leaving the body agitated for longer than normal. And because caffeine's effects last for hours after consumption, it takes 4 to 5 hours to eliminate half of the caffeine in the body. The body never truly gets a chance to function without it. Because both estrogen and caffeine are broken down by the liver, the long-term effects of caffeine are even more pronounced in women taking birth control pills. Women on birth control pills may need 10 to 12 hours to reduce their caffeine levels by half, Lane says. So they've already started with this morning's coffee by the time yesterday's coffee is gone. To replace your caffeinated cup, slowly taper off caffeine by drinking a cup of decaf or herbal tea. Alternatively, at the grocery store, mix regular and decaf beans. Your body will barely notice the difference if you take it slowly. Number 4, take 10. Giving yourself time to unwind is essential for de-stressing your life, whether you're a CEO, a stay-at-home mom, or a cardiac surgeon. Taking 10 minutes for yourself won't solve all of life's problems, but it will help you feel calmer and more focused, says Jill Strawn, PhD, an assistant professor of nursing at the College of New Rachel in New York. Make sure you spend your time doing exactly what you want to do, whether it's taking a nap, a bath, or a quiet place to read a book. Number 5, share a laugh. Laughter, whether it's a small chuckle or a full-on belly-busting whop, makes life a lot easier to bear. By focusing on the lighter side of life, you can divert your attention away from a stressful situation, allowing you to relax. Beta endorphins, the same natural relaxants released during exercise, are released during laughter. Endorphins make you feel good while also protecting your immune system by lowering cholesterol, a suppressor of the immune system. Dr. Edward Callahan, a psychologist at the University of California, Davis, describes laughter as the perfect antidote for tension. Laughter helps you move away from anger and towards a positive closeness to other people. And positive social contact with others is essential for stress management. If you tend to take yourself too seriously, recruit help. Call a friend who makes you laugh, stroll through some humorous social media accounts, or kick back and watch a comedy. Number 6, get physical. Even short, indoor workouts can be beneficial to your body. Beta endorphins, the body's natural relaxants, are released when you exercise. Endorphins work to balance out the stress hormones in your body. Joanne Herman, PhD, an associate professor at the University of South Carolina College of Nursing, explains, "That's why we get a really mellow feeling at the end of exercising. When your body is overloaded with stress, it switches to the fight or flight response. If you don't have access to cardio machines or exercise equipment, there are fitness apps that only require you to sweat." Number 7, know your limits. A reality check can sometimes reveal whether you're causing yourself unnecessary stress by having unrealistic expectations or believing that everything is beyond your control. Remember to take control of what you can, such as your reactions and how you spend your time, and let go of what you can't, such as other people's actions. Although it may be difficult to practice at first, the reduced stress you will experience in the long run will be well worth it. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.